constantly told to buy new, to upgrade, and to always be chasing the latest thing. There's a quiet movement going on that's changing the way we think about consumption. It's not just about saving money, it's about giving things and people a second chance. Welcome to the world of thrifting. Secondhand clothing stores are not what they used to be. It's not the dirty, frowned upon way of getting cheap clothes that you don't even want to wear. Now thrifting is not only a good way to save money, but to express your style, get creative, and give clothes a second chance for others. When you step into a thrift store, you're not only shopping. Every aisle is a potential score of one-of-a-kind pieces, from high-end designer labels to handmade items made by people with creativity and meaning behind the piece. When thrifting, you can never expect what to find. EarthDay.org, in the article Unraveling the Impact of Thrifting, states, from 2021 to 2023, the value of global secondhand apparel market rose from 138 to 211 billion. This is expected to reach 351 billion by 2027. They also state the resale market has also exploded, enabling resellers to quickly scoop up the best pieces in brick and mortar stores, put them up for sale on virtual marketplaces, often for inflated prices in 2023 alone. Online resales accounted for 20 billion in the past 2 years. They talk about how this is good and how the reselling of clothes kind of helps fast fashion, but the thing is, when people buy those clothes that people have already thrifted and then they resell them for higher prices, that's taking the whole point of thrifting out to get things for cheap.
eBayers lined up outside the Goodwill outlet store on Kearney Street. Once in, they took their places. This is not their first rodeo.
Aiden talked about this in his interview, and he talked about how it kind of affects the reputation of thrifting, but still kind of is good for the economy and helping people's wallets, because I guess if someone wants a piece of clothing and they don't want to search for it themselves, I guess it's fine if they want to pay for it.
Just for starters, we wanted to ask you your name and if you've ever gone thrifting before.
My name is Aiden Roslin, and yes, I go thrifting pretty often.
Okay. Do you think the rise of thrifting has affected the clothing economy in any way, positive or negative?
I think it has negatively affected the clothing economy because there's a lot of people that go, especially to the Goodwill bins, and they just buy like a ton of clothes and just sell it, and then some people can't find like stuff that they want to get just because so many people are trying to like scalp it for money.
Thrifting is a great option for little kids for several reasons. It allows parents to find affordable, high-quality clothing, toys, and other items that kids need as they grow quick and often outgrow things fast. Thrift stores often offer unique, gently used items that aren't found in typical retail stores, giving kids a chance to express their personality in a fun and creative way. Overall, thrifting is a budget-friendly, environmentally conscious, and exciting way to shop for little ones. EarthDay.org, they also talk about how the production of new clothing, harmful dyes, and toxic substances are used, and greenhouse gases are emitted into the atmosphere. A lot of the new clothes are polyester and synthetic fibers, so that makes up nearly 70% of our new clothing, and when they're washed and dried, they also shed thousands of tiny particles called microfibers into freshwater oceans and into the air. You can still find newer clothes at thrift stores that have those toxic substances, but it's kind of less common to find a newer piece of clothing, and using clothing with 100% cotton will kind of improve the ecosystem. The benefits of thrifting by Greenwater Science Medium states, thrifting is a sustainable and cost-effective way to shop. It also supports local communities by providing affordable goods and creating a more personalized, unique shopping experience. Beyond the environmental and economic benefits, thrifting encourages creativity and mindfulness in consumption, allowing individuals to make conscious and thoughtful purchases. Now let's take a look what the people of Grant have to say about thrifting.
Just for starters, we wanted to ask you your name and if you've ever gone thrifting before.
Dan Bennis, no. Peter Lobenstein hundreds of times.
My name is Bob Schmidt. I have gone thrifting before, yes.
My name is Jacob Kaufman, and yes, I have gone thrifting before.
My name is Miles Foreman, and I have been thrifting.
My name is Andy Rabe, and I said.
My name is Norman Tillery. My name is Brandon Martels.
Have you guys ever gone thrifting before?
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Mrs. Spratt, and yes, I have gone thrifting before.
All right, so my name is Jose Luis Velasquez. Thrifting. Like, what do you define as thrifting?
Which is honestly a pretty solid question, because some people have gone thrifting and they don't even know. Our group defines thrifting as buying something that was once owned by somebody else and donated to a big thrifting place. A place kind of like Goodwill, or where we bought our stuff, the bins right outside of the movie theater. Thrifting can be a really good way to get a lot of clothes really quick, and it's nice because you're basically recycling but with your clothes. And it's kind of just a fun activity to do to see what kind of weird stuff you can find in the bins.
I bought on eBay used Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I've thrifted.
Yeah, it's just the recycling of clothes.
Oh, then I've done that because those shirts are a lot, but I get them for nothing.
I have some garage sales, yeah. I have.
Okay. Do you think the rise of thrifting has affected the clothing economy in any way, positive or negative?
I think it's affected it positively. You have more positive variety.
Yeah, keep stuff in rotation. Nice.
Like, thrifting it's always been like a thing. Like, it's not like, I think it's more common now, but like, it's always been like, people have always thrifted for like ever, pretty much. So I mean, I don't think it's been too big of a substantial impact on the economy. So I think it's okay.
When you buy more, the marginal revenue goes up. So more people buy clothes, means more profits. And that's how it affects the economy.
Do you think it is a good idea for high schoolers or anyone for that matter to get majority of their clothes from thrifting?
Actually, I think I would, just because while you're in high school and maybe you either don't have a job or a low-paying job, it is much easier to go thrifting because the prices of shirts, pants, and anything is lower.
I see nothing wrong with getting the majority of your clothing. I think it's great if you can even sprinkle in a little bit of your clothing from thrift stores.
I guess if you need to, for sure. There is, though, the benefit or the caveat of if I go to a particular store that's maybe new material, I can kind of get just what I'm looking for because I can choose what store to go to based on my tastes. Whereas if you go to a thrift store, in general, it's like you get what you get or what's available. So.
Do you think it's a good idea for high schoolers or anyone for that matter to get majority of their clothing from thrift stores?
Nah, there's a whole bunch of bacteria. It's not good. It's really dirty.
What do you think about the cleanliness of thrift stores?
I bought a suit jacket, smelled like smoke.
Well, maybe it was smoking jacket.
They dry clean it?
It's alright. I mean, I wash my clothes when I get home.
Yeah, I wash them after I get. Yeah, I would never wear something straight from a thrift shop.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Low key, I think sometimes like the dirtier, the better. Like you know when you go to like a restaurant and like it's like so dirty in there and it's like, but the food is so good. That's low key what thrift stores be like. And like you can always wash it. Usually I do a double load. I like get all my stuff. I get all my stuff that I got from the thrift store. Just pour it in the washing machine. And then I do like two loads on heavy duty and then we're good. Like fresh.
I personally don't have a problem with them, none that I've been in, but just like if I were to buy my clothes at a regular store, of course you'd want to go home and wash it just like anything else.
And just to end it off, what is your overall feeling about thrift shopping?
Texas.
That's wise. I didn't know I would be asked for such a serious opinion today. Overall, I give it a plus.
Yeah, if you like it, go for it. If not, don't.
It is 10:31 right now, and tomorrow we're taking matters into our own hands and we're going thrifting tomorrow.
You have to wear this. Can you walk over? Guys, this is a This one.
These are pretty nice. May have to adjust the bottoms though a little bit to make them fit me a little better. These ones I think will fit me quite nicely, and as well they have quite a bit of stretch to them. These are way too big for me.
I haven't found anything I like today, but I did find a Fast and Furious R34 RC car, and I also found Ford Begun, and I feel like I can have a lot of fun with these. For cheap.
So if you're trying to save yourself some money while improving your style and happiness, thrifting is the way to go. Not only do you find unique pieces that express your individuality, but you also contribute to a more sustainable and eco-friendly fashion industry. Next time you need a wardrobe refresh, consider visiting your local thrift store. You might just find your new favorite outfit.
I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found. Dig it. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game. Hell no. I could take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads.